leading the team, but I want to lead the team as well.
What's up, everybody? My name's Sacre Bahati. I'm 22 years old. I'm originally from the Congo. Born in the Congo, came over here to the United States with my mother at the age of 5. Coming to America was just a huge culture shock, you know? Like getting used to people that didn't look like me, having to learn different language. It was just something different that I didn't really expect to go through at such a young age, you know. But growing up, I was always into sports and strive to be better. I felt like I had to prove myself that I wasn't just an immigrant that wasn't gonna ever make it, you know. Better myself at something, whether it was soccer, other sports. I played baseball, track, basketball. And all those sports, I played football as well. And all those sports, they had one thing in common, and one thing that really ended up changing me, and that was conditioning and weightlifting. I always idolized Arnold, of course, right? It was more the fact that he was just a big dude. He was, I feel like I connected with him because he was an immigrant just like me, you know. He was one of the most successful immigrants. Every other day that I said that I was gonna lift, I did it. Every single day, whether I was sick, whether it was the Super Bowl, my friends were watching, partying and having a good time, I'd say, I'm sorry, I gotta go to the gym. They'd all laugh at me, why now, like why today, like can't you take a day off? And I was like, someone else isn't, you know, like I gotta really do what I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna do. This good dude, one of my good friends named Mike Von Ross, my summer after my freshman year of college, and he was telling me about how he competed and everything like that, and he won his first show locally in Maine and in the 207 area, and was telling me that I had great potential to do it. I always planned on competing, but it was something that I always told myself, like, yeah, when I grow up I'm gonna compete, you know, like it's nothing that really stuck out, like I'm gonna compete today, like I'm gonna compete now. It's just like later on down the road, after college, after this, after I'm established. But Mike, he really pushed me, man. He told me you got great potential, and if you really go after this, like you can do well. You can obtain your pro card and go far in the sport. Before injuries and stuff like that, I was noticeably bigger. A lot of people were asking me like what I was doing again, what I'm taking. Just to throw it out there, I basically just take protein, creatine, pre-workout, and amino acids once in a while. But that's about it. Just eat and train, man. You know, 4 or 5 months before my first show, freak benching accident. 4 reps into it, my wrists just fold over about midway, and the bar comes down 275. Falls right on my chest. I thought I was done. I thought I died right there. Like the wind blew, got knocked out of me, experiencing a lot of pain on my chest and the upper body. Like couldn't do back really, couldn't do shoulder. I cracked cartilage in my rib cage, and it really set me back because I was like, okay, like how am I supposed to, you know, compete come April? Yeah, I just decided, hey, I came this far, trained for about a year for this show, and I'm not about to say no, and I'm not about to miss this opportunity. Competed at the OCB Pine Tree for my first show at about a stage weight of 169, went from like 189 to 169. Ended up placing first in the debut class, placed first in the novice class, first in my open height class, and placed second in the open class overall. I was nervous, I was doubting myself, but I had a great, you know, support system. I had a girlfriend at the time helping me out with my food, my prep, my roommates that were encouraging me constantly. My family was supportive. Just a lot of great energy, and Mike came and he was my backstage coach, and he was willing to be there every step for me and make sure that I was comfortable dipping my toes into this new world that I was so unfamiliar with. And after that, I just fell in love with it, you know. I fell in love with the progress. Wasn't satisfied. I wanted to get my pro card, so I decided that I was gonna compete again, and in the fall, the next fall, the following fall, in the main event. This time around, I played no games, and I was really focused, and there was a lot of good support, and there was also a lot of negative comments too at the time. People didn't really understand why I was willing to give up my summer and put myself through this much stress and through this much unneeded like time and effort towards something that wasn't eventually paying me. I didn't care like that. I didn't need to get paid. I just did it because I loved it. I did it because it's what I wanted to do. It's what made me feel alive. I did this with the help of a coach too. My coach Will Smith, shout out to Will, owns his own gym in Brunswick, Better You Fitness. Will's an incredible guy as well. Will is a two-time Mr. Europe, two-time Mr. Italy as well. And it's crazy because I went to Will's gym. I remember the first time I go to Will's gym, Will had contacted me on Facebook. And he saw pictures that I was posting and stuff like that. And he's like, you're good. You're not that good. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I can help you get better. Like, I can help you get better with your posing. I can help you get better with your dieting and your conditioning. And I was like, yeah, please. As I was walking in this gym, I didn't really know what to expect. I walk in and I see all these memorabilia, trophies, and sports helmets and that were signed by like all these great athletes I had the chance to work with, whether it was Celtics players, Lakers players, Red Sox players, Bo Jackson himself. And then you walk into the actual gym part and it's all this old school equipment. It was great with posters of iconic bodybuilding stars like Serge Nubret. For those of you who know me personally, Serge is someone that really got me into bodybuilding. And along the way, I've just met a lot of different people. A lot of people came up to me asking me my story, and I've been able to help out a lot of people by sharing my story. My dream is to do something within fitness, specifically own my own gym, help out people just, reach their health goals and reach their personal body and aesthetic goals, and just try to change lives, encourage and inspire people along the way. That's why I'm so excited to work with the Noble Network. Was important because it's linking me with a bunch of people who are like-minded and a lot of people who are passionate about their hustle and about what they want to do and how they want to use that to help others get inspired. That's what life's all about, man. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people and helping each other and pursuing your own goals and pursuing your dreams. So that's why I'm here today telling you guys my story, because of them and because of him and because of what they do, and I want to be a part of that. So if you're interested in following me with that and seeing where I go with my fitness journey, feel free to follow me on Instagram, Bishop Gaines.